Hi, welcome to Prophet's Playground. My name is Rachel Bacobo, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today about, I felt this urgency this morning to wake up and do this video. Yesterday, so apologize for all this. Yesterday, I was going through some of my writings from a couple years ago on some dreams that I had, and it kind of refreshed my memory on, you know, what was in the dream specifically, and what everything looked like, and the feeling that I felt in that moment in those dreams. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys today about those because today is the morning of August 21st. Everybody's talking about the solar eclipse and, kind of going a little crazy over it. And I understand it is a very big historical event. We do see solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. So I'm not too terribly excited about that, to actually see it. And the fact that over here in Wichita, Kansas, there's a bunch of clouds, which is interesting. So I'm just going to go through a couple of my dreams real quick with you. I'm not going to talk about the second one, because that one already happened, actually. And that was about an airplane. Remember the Malaysia flight? Yeah, that one happened. So let's just dig in. So the first dream, years ago, was, and I'm probably gonna have to close my eyes because it helps me remember because I can see it visually. If I'm looking at myself, it's kind of weird. So I was in my house in the dream. I was in my house with my husband. We were sleeping, and then what sounded like a bomb going off woke me up. So I run downstairs, and then I run outside, and right when I run outside, it feels like there's this like push and pull, this gravitational pull. It felt like a magnetic push and pull. And so I look up in the sky, and there are like, it didn't look like clouds. It was more like solar flares in the sky, and which is interesting, actually, now that I say that, because I kept describing them as solar flares instead of clouds. But okay, so anyway, and then I saw what seemed to be this red circle in the sky, but I kept telling people when I would talk about this dream that I knew it wasn't the sun I was looking at, but it was a red circle in the sky. So then, does that make sense now why I'm doing this video today? So everything around me was total devastation. It looked like all of the houses had been lifted up off their foundation and slammed back down to the ground. And so I was just looking all around, and in that moment when I could only imagine it as, when we were all standing there watching the whole 9/11 thing take place. That's the best way to describe it, that feeling of, oh my gosh, this just really happened. And, in my dream, when I woke up to the sound, I imagined that it was bombs going off. But when I actually went outside, I knew that it was more of a planetary thing. It was more of I thought about comets and things. So anyway, then I went inside, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, there's no food, there is no water, and I knew that this was going to happen, and I didn't prepare for it like I knew I should have. And so then I woke up, and I knew it was on a Sunday because that Sunday, um, we were getting ready for church, as we always did early in the morning, and I never really had my radio turned to like bot or anything up and expected to hear news, right? Well, I turned on my vehicle, and right then it was talking about Israel being bombed. And that was the very first time. I just remember that feeling that I felt, like the Lord prompted my heart so strong, and he said, I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention. And this was around the time that he showed me that I am a watchman. And so, but I really, I told people about that, posted on Facebook, but I never really talked about the gravity of it. And I only told the people that were close to me, and whoever read it on Facebook. But the Lord has made it very clear that I need to start just doing this on a regular basis, just whatever he speaks to me, that I have to put it out there, because that's what he's calling all of his watchmen to do, so that we can communicate with each other, so that we can talk to each other. So I have the third dream that I'm going to do next, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short, and so that it's not very long. And I'll see you in a second. Bye.